Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to your #1 map change source on YouTube. As you guys know, every single week I cover these map changes for you guys the second they pop. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't already. It means the world to me. Tap that subscribe button. Let's try and gain about 1,000 subscribers today. Come on guys, support the channel. It takes less than a second. But let's jump into this and pop over to the first major map change. We've got lots of other smaller ones as well to go over. But we're going to start off with probably my favorite one of this update. This is actually located just outside of Flush Factory on this island over here, and we've been tracking this for the last few weeks now, and as you can see, the development of this has come along quite nicely, and it's actually led to something pretty major and really interesting POI. So if you haven't already been over here just yet, this is where you're going to be able to do a lot of different stuff. Actually, you can actually gain access to the brand new female aura skin inside of here, where she will have a golden scar on this kind of pedestal, and you can actually grab this, and obviously she won't be happy and she'll fight you back. Now if you do donate some gold, you will be able to get this for free, but obviously if you don't, then you're not going to be able to. Now she'll be located inside of here. I've got a video up on my second channel about all the details about her, where you can check out how she works and stuff, so check that out after this one. I will link it at the end of the video. But yes, this is the brand new POI, and it's really nice. I think they've done a really good vibe with it. They've used props from the past. This gives me Tomato Town vibes as well, the old Tomato Temple, should I say. Also, it gives me Haunted Hills vibe from chapter 1, so definitely some awesome vibes bringing back with this location. Really interesting to see where we're at with the Oro storyline, and I wonder if this will link in at all with Oro, and will it have a storyline, or is it just going to be a promotion for the skin? I'm not too sure, but obviously only time will tell, and you guys will have to let me know in the comments what do you guys think about this. Do you think it will link in with the storyline? I ain't too sure. If you guys haven't already though, don't forget to pop in code postboxpat to your item shop. That's POSTBOXPAT, just like my channel username. Enter it in, pop it in, and support the content here on the channel. Thank you anyone considering to do that. Now let's move on out of here and head over towards some of the other map changes added in today's update, because there's been a lot which no one's actually noticed or found just yet. So we're going to be the first one covering this for you guys. But if you actually rotate over here, you can see there's actually a brand new telescope style structure on this hill right here. And this is probably going to be for some sort of challenge / storyline quest regarding Jonesy. We've actually had some leaks about this, but this is the first spotting or sighting of this on the map right here for you guys. So you can see exactly where it's located, and if you need to come over here, this is where you're going to have to reconstruct it. It's just outside of the petrol station over here, also just outside of the DJ booth up there, or Misty. So yeah, really cool stuff, really cool location, and definitely interesting to see what this is actually going to tell us for the Fortnite storyline. I'm excited to see what this weird style telescope is actually going to do for us. I don't know what it will do, but you just never know with this sort of stuff. Now let's continue rotating through, because there's even more map changes as we do explore a little bit further. So we've actually got something which I wanted to comment on, because I know a few of you guys are always interested in what's happening at this location, and we still have this crane right here holding up this truck, and it's still not dropped it. Now we've mentioned this almost every other week now, and I thought I'd just come back over here just to let you guys keep an update on it, but it's lifted it up and it could possibly drop it into the coffee shop down here. You know the shack that was built down here, guys? Well, obviously this is the Big Shots coffee shop, which was one of my favorite builds on the map. You guys know how much we love the Big Shots over at retail, so it's nice to see that Big Shots is now actually got its little coffee shop outside of here, which it's had for a while, but I wonder if it's finally going to get destroyed. It'll be about time it gets destroyed. I'd like to see a reconstruction again over here, but maybe not. Maybe it's time and it's all over, all that reconstruction stuff, because it does kind of drag a little bit. I feel like, you know, when they're reconstructing stuff, they take too long to build it. Maybe they should just build it like they did with Deadfire's area, which we'll go over to in a second. I just want to show you guys the Big Shots in retail, so you're aware of what I'm on about, just in case people aren't aware. The Big Shots in retail was one of the OG Big Shots, so obviously that's like an upgrade from it on the outer skirt. Now let's head in over to Deadfire's spot, because he's actually had some brand new changes as well for you guys. So coming in with Deadfire, which is located just outside of Lazy, you can now access the brand new exotic from Deadfire, and he's situated just on this hill right here. So this is Deadfire's hut. You guys will know that this got constructed very quickly, which I was really happy about. You know, people sometimes always talk about how long it's going to take for these things to be constructed, but it's great to see them actually speeding up the construction process of the actual Deadfire this time. Usually they don't, but it's great to have a building which was constructed in 2 weeks, in the space of 2 weeks, so that's really nice. Okay, inside of here, what do we have? Gnomes. Yes, there is an improvement to the number of gnomes. For some reason, we now have 4 gnomes in here. We've got one in a strange little bucket. We've got a blue gnome in here for the first time, and obviously the same gnome in the corner. So obviously 4 gnomes in that cell, and on the cell on this side, we've also got 4 gnomes in as well. So for some reason, Deadfire seems to be rounding up a bunch of gnomes. It looks like the gnomes and teddy bear, or the gnomes and Deadfire war, should I say, is about to begin, and we have our first little look at it now. Every single week they add gnomes to these cells, so I've been covering this for you guys, and obviously this is a huge map change for those that love the little Easter eggs, and a really cool one for anyone interested in the gnome storyline. So great to see all that back. Obviously this is where Deadfire is located for anyone interested in getting the new exotic as well. Again, over on my second channel, I've already covered that for you guys, so you can check that out after this video. But yeah, that's what we have at that location. Now let's rotate over to Batman's lair, because I want to see if there's any additional changes over there. Obviously Batman was added in with the comics, and he's now roaming around the island, or he's a little bit delayed according to the comics anyway, so obviously we'll see where that's all going to play out and how it's all going to work with the storyline. But Batman does have his little shack, which is just located, I always forget where it is. Here it is. So Batman's little shack. Are there any improvements this week to Batman's shack? So let's head inside and see if there are any upgrades. A lot of dirt on the floor in here, so not too much on the floor. On this side, we've got his little desk, his batarangs are still here, all this stuff still remains the same. It looks like it's perfectly exactly how it was, so Batman hasn't really done much in here since, so this is going to be interesting to see what he's going to plan next, or maybe where he's going to go next. That is the big question. Alright, so some of the leaks quickly for you guys. We have a brand new Daybreak Ltm coming out very, very soon, which is actually going to give you the escapist glider, which you can see here on screen. This is actually going to be a game mode where you've got to run away from raptors, team up with others, and rebuild a helicopter to escape the island. This is the first of its kind, and I'm very excited to see how this is going to play out in the world of Fortnite. I can't wait to actually just battle out against raptors and wolves and try and escape the island. I think that's such a unique mode, and it's going to allow us to just basically have a lot of fun rather than just constantly playing BR, solo, duos and squads. That's something I'm starting to kind of not get annoyed about, but I love the LTMs and they don't last long enough. What I get annoyed about is when they do tournaments for skins that are solo, duos and squads. Just please pick LTMs Fortnite in the future. It really does annoy me. It's only pros that win them tournaments, and pros aren't going to use the skin anyway. Allow the casuals to have more of a chance by using LTMs like Ground War, One Shot, LTMs where pros won't be able to perform very well in. Now, that's that rant over. Let's move on to the next leak. We also got a leak at the upcoming Catwoman skin, which you can see here, and also a preview of all the other skins which will be rotating back in the item shop, and that does include the Funkops. So if any of you guys are going to be copping the Funkops when he does return, he's one of my main skins which we used to use on the channel. Don't forget guys, code postboxpat as always, pop it in. The Funkops will be making a return to the shop very soon. It's a shame how his icon is the one without the afro though. I do love the classic Funkops. The other style, I don't think anyone uses that style, let's be honest, but if you do, fair enough. But yeah, Funkops will be returning to the shop. All of these will be, which is really interesting for anyone interested in that side of stuff. Other than that guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it has given you a good overview of what's going on in the world of Fortnite with the map changes and leaks and stuff. Other than that, there will be some more storyline quest related stuff coming very soon. I'll see you guys soon, and once again, this is postboxpat signing out.